Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SPSN, St. Paul Sports Network. Here with our broadcast of the Varsity field hockey matchup of McDonogh Eagles against your SPSG Gators. Live from Levering Field, I'm Sander Campbell. As we go into this game today, your SPSG Gators are sitting pretty comfortably with a 3-2 record, and your McDonogh Eagles are sitting comfortably with a similar record, being 3-2-1. But there's one maintaining and different factor coming to this game. This is a B conference team for the SPSG Gators, while McDonogh is an A conference team. So even though similar records, similar stats, there is a big difference in conference. But as always, your SPSG Gators always fight. So I don't think that will be much of a problem, but it's something you have to take into account because A conference and B conference, they're different conferences for a reason. Different players, different strategies, and whatnot. But last home game, we had some standouts. Lloyd Cole having many goals. I think about 2 or 3, with Charlotte Vaughn having one of them. But I'm just really excited to see how this game plays out today, because not only will this be testing SPSG with a higher conference and a higher skill level than what they're used to, it's also just kind of going to test them on how well they are as a team, how well they play together, and how they'll look throughout the rest of the season, because I think this is easily the best team they've played so far, having lots of non-conference matchups and some conference matchups with they have both won and lost, not having a conference matchup being higher than the B conference. But as we look out into the field today, both teams getting ready, referees are talking over, everyone's huddled up right now. Some things I want to talk about is that we've had some recent commitments for some of our SPSG Gators, not only for field hockey, but for some lacrosse, too. Charlotte Vaughn recently committed to Navy. She's a junior. Molly Bittinger has been committed to St. Joseph's. She's a senior for lacrosse. Emmy Kelly recently committed to Hofstra for lacrosse, junior. Kat Kemper is committed to Kenyon College for field hockey. She's a senior. Byers Martin recently committed to Boston College. She's a junior. Ella Rudy is committed to Virginia Tech for lacrosse. She's a junior. Cam Vasile recently committed to Princeton. She's a junior for lacrosse. Kinsley Pittler committed to Florida. She's a junior for lacrosse. And then Langley Benson, star goalie, is committed to Gettysburg for field hockey. A lot of athletes and a lot of amazing players on the field today, but we got to see how they test against this talented, and when I say talented, I mean talented, McDonogh team. As the bell rings, we will get ready to introduce the players as the players line up.
So, do you see what we did wrong? Okay, go. No. Looking on the upper corner. It's all right. It should be under a switch in the cloud. If it's not there, we don't.
Alright, are you ready over there?
You'll do fine, it's okay. You'll do fine.
So we might not be able to size it. Oh no, we definitely. That's perfect.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to St. Paul School Girls for today's matchup between the McDonogh Eagles and your St. Paul Gators.
Oh, whoops, sorry. That's my bad.
Welcome back. Right after the callouts, St. Paul's is taking the field. McDonogh following right after them. Like I said before, St. Paul's is B conference team, McDonogh's A conference team. This will be a challenge for your Gators, but there's not a challenge in the world I think that they cannot overcome. Star goalie Lanley Benson heading on the field right now. Field hockey goalies wear a lot of gear. That's just ridiculous. It's regular hockey, but not many sports where you have to wear that much gear. It's impressive how well people move in goal and make all those saves while wearing that much gear. I'm not used to it, and that's why I'm calling it out, but very excited for this game today. McDonogh is taking the field. St. Paul's just broke their huddle. Looks like McDonogh is going to start with the ball. Let's get into it. And we're off. McDonogh starts with the ball. Looks to her right. Finds someone. Some mix-up. McDonogh's going to end up having it, though. McDonogh carefully weaving through the St. Paul's defenders. Nice defense. Pushing down the field early, though. Someone's open, but someone dropped their stick. I believe that's Cami Grimes. But that resulted in a St. Paul's ball. Cami finds Charlotte Vaughn. McDonogh gets the ball back, though. McDonogh gives it right to Molly Bittinger. Molly Bittinger with the ball. Molly finds Charlotte Vaughn. Charlotte Vaughn. Nice move there. Charlotte Vaughn gives it to Molly Bittinger. Molly Bittinger gives it back to Cami Grimes. Cami Grimes finds Kat Kemper. Kat Kemper finds Lily Warfield. Kylie Warfield, forgive me. St. Paul's ball. Kylie will be taking it. Kylie gives it off to Kat Kemper. Kat Kemper scaling the field. Almost found Cami Grimes. Given to McDonogh, but Cam puts up a fight. Still McDonogh's ball. McDonogh crosses it, but it's going to be St. Paul's ball. Kat's going to take the pass. Finds Molly Bittinger. Molly Bittinger makes a move, but McDonogh's ball going their way. McDonogh gaining momentum. Finds themselves in the corner. It's going to stay McDonogh's ball. Looks like they're preparing for the corner. No. Just going to be McDonogh's ball up top. Nice pass in. Hopefully finds someone. Found someone again. Playing around the edge of the goal right now. Tries to get an entry pass in, but McDonogh tries to get an entry pass, but no one's home, and great defense by SPSG. Kayla Collins with the ball. Kayla makes a move. Nice move. Out of bounds. McDonogh ball. Powerful pass there. Nice entry pass to right in front of the goal. Just not enough to get there. Shot taken by McDonogh. Saved by Langley Benson. Out of bounds on McDonogh. St. Paul's ball. Looks like Kat Kemper will be taking it. Looking downfield. High pass over McDonogh. McDonogh player finds Charlotte Farrell. Charlotte Farrell finds Charlotte Vaughn. Charlotte Vaughn almost weaved through those two McDonogh players there. Just couldn't get it through, but great look. McDonogh accidentally gives it to Kinsley Pittler. Kinsley finds Cami Grimes. Cami Grimes trying to find Lily Cole. But McDonogh put up a fight and got the ball back. Lily Cole hit by the ball. And now it's going to be McDonogh's ball. Lily Cole pressuring McDonogh. McDonogh out of bounds by them. St. Paul's ball. McDonogh with the ball. Trying to find any pass to get in front of the goal, but St. Paul's are just not letting him in. As St. Paul's does, another turnover. Great defense by the core three of Cammy, Kylie, and Kat. Molly Bittinger, nice no-look pass. And finds Charlotte Vaughn. Charlotte Vaughn found Kayla Collins, but a lot of confusion towards midfield and ended up in a turnover for McDonogh. McDonogh is just owning their side of the field right now. Well, I don't know if you can hear this right now, but JV football is getting very hype right next to us on the other field. Nice pass by McDonogh to the middle, but once again, St. Paul's is not going to let it through. St. Paul's, there's SPSG doing SPSG things, not giving up. Let's hope they can get it on their side of the field now. Molly Bittinger finds Lily Cole. Lily Cole, quite the last home game. See if she can keep up the reputation. Only a sophomore, which is very impressive. How she plays as only a sophomore, being one of the best players on this team. Byers Martin's going to take the ball. Byers just recently committed to Boston College for lacrosse. Congratulations to her. Lily Cole trips but gets the ball back. Tries to look for a call, but no call. McDonogh gaining momentum. Kinsley Pittler's not going to have it, but still going to be McDonogh's ball. McDonogh, nice pass. Threads the needle there, just can't do anything when Kat Kemper's on defense. Kat Kemper, nice pass there to Kinsley Pittler. Turnover McDonogh's ball. McDonogh trying to save it from going out of bounds. They did, but there's just a lot of confusion right in front of the goal. It just can't. They can't space out and just do anything against this SPSG defense right now. SPSG, not only have they had the ball on their side playing defense probably for 7 minutes now, they're not giving up so far, but they need to get the ball back in their zone to try and get anything going. Just past the quarter field line, maybe. Byers Martin with the ball. Nice pass. Finds Kayla Collins, but going McDonogh's way after kicking the ball by accident. McDonogh once again pushing to try and get their first goal of the game, but Byers Martin's not going to let that happen. Byers Martin doing Byers Martin things, weaves through the defender, finds Kayla Collins, ball bounces. Kayla Collins, nice move. Kayla trying to get off the sideline and make a pass, but it's just going to be a turnover McDonogh's ball. Nice high pass by McDonogh, but Charlotte Vaughn's right there. Cammy, steal, finds Charlotte Vaughn. Charlotte Vaughn tries to make a move, can't. Lily Cole with the ball. Nice pass, trying to find someone in the middle. Reflects off of Charlotte Vaughn's stick, out of bounds, McDonogh's ball. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. To anyone who's tuning in, it is 0-0 for both teams. Not have missing much, but you have missed quite the defensive battle for both teams. With both defenses not letting any opportunities in so far. Even though the ball has mainly been in McDonogh's favor on St. Paul's side, St. Paul has not given up, not even letting them into the horseshoe in front of the goal. Cammy Grimes with the ball. Tries to fake out the defender there, but McDonogh is unfazed. McDonogh weaves two defenders with a spin move. Never seen that before. Lily Cole, nice steal. kicks the ball. It's going to be McDonogh's ball. Nice pass by McDonogh. But it's going to end up getting knocked back out. McDonogh comes up with it. Just trying to get past this SPSG defense. It seems almost impossible for them right now. McDonogh's going to have the ball once again towards the far sideline. Pushing to the crease. But no one's home for the assist. McDonogh, as much as they've had the ball in their zone so far, they just can't space out, or they can't really kind of put it all together. They have the momentum, they have the defense, they have the players and the skill. They just can't put it together. But to be fair, they are going against an excellent SPSG defense, so I do not blame them. As McDonogh has the ball right in front of their crease, McDonogh player weaves, tries to get a shot on net, but stumbles as she takes that shot. But Lily Cole for SPSG is going to come up with it. Lily looking downfield. Lily weaving through 3 defenders, tries to make a pass to Molly Bittinger, but cannot. Reflects off of Molly Bittinger's foot. McDonogh's ball. McDonogh has the ball once again, hits off of Lily Cole. But she always puts up a fight, and that leaves her unfazed. Lily Cole battling once again for the ball. Molly Bittinger comes in with the help. Great defense there by them. Molly Bittinger finds Kayla Collins. Kayla Collins, nice move. Hopefully she can come up with it. She cannot. McDonogh going the other way. Nice defense by Lily Cole there. Lily Cole looking downfield. Nice pass, trying to lead Kayla Collins, but it's going to end up going to the grasp of McDonogh. McDonogh with the ball. McDonogh trying to get past this mid-zone defense by SPSG, but they just cannot. But it's going to go McDonogh's way once again. McDonogh with the ball. McDonogh. Nice pass there. But unfortunately for McDonogh, Kylie Warfield was home, and that's not going to fly in her house, and she knocks right out of bounds. McDonogh, nice pass, threads the needle, finds someone waiting for the one-timer, just a little bit to the left. Let me tell you, Langley Benson definitely used the fear factor there. She's been using the fear factor all game. As much as McDonogh's been in their own zone, they haven't put a shot on net yet. Have had many shots, don't get me wrong, but haven't put one on net. That's just the type of presence and aura Langley Benson brings to this field hockey game. I could have worded that better. McDonogh with the ball. McDonogh at midfield. Nice move by McDonogh. It's crazy how well they're able to move while bending down with a very short stick while maintaining the ball. Very impressive. But McDonogh gets the ball back again. Charlotte Farrell steals it. Nice pass, trying to lead Kayla Collins. Just can't find her, though. A lot of lead passes to Kayla Collins so far. They haven't been able to find her, though, but it's early still. Not a doubt in my mind that they won't be able to find her soon, which will ultimately, hopefully, lead to a goal. Byers Martin's going to be taking it. Byers Martin trying to find Cammie Grimes. Unfortunately for her, McDonogh is right there. Knocking at the door. McDonogh trying to find someone. We've seen this play out before. McDonogh's trailing on the sideline, tries to make an entry pass, but just no one's home. Cat Kemper's going to take it. Cat Kemper scanning the field. Almost taking my McDonogh there. That would have been a very easy goal for them. Just couldn't come up with it. It's going to be St. Paul's ball. St. Paul's seems to be gaining some momentum now, just watching them and watching their demeanor, how they play. They're getting a little bit more confident. As I've said before, this is a B conference versus A conference matchup. So this will be challenging for St. Paul's, but hopefully they can have it all come together soon and get some more play on their offensive side, because there hasn't been much so far. Great defense by Kayla Collins there. Cammy Grimes is scared of the ball flying up. Don't blame her. McDonogh ball. Tries to make a pass, but there's 4 SPSG players there, and that is the end of the first quarter. Welcome back with 10 seconds left in the break. We come out looking at a 0-0 game for the SPSG Gators against the McDonogh Eagles. Like I've said before, this is an A conference versus B conference matchup. McDonogh being A conference and St. Paul's being B conference. McDonogh being the highest skill level in conference team St. Paul's has played so far. But don't get me wrong, SPSG is putting up quite the fight so far. They have had a lot of time in their own zone with McDonogh pushing them on offense, but they haven't far. I just hope that they don't get tired, because that's a very possible thing. Because if they spend this much time in their own zone, it most likely will not lead to any success, because they can't score on offense. But here, I jinxed myself. Charlotte Farrell with the ball, pushing down the field, trying to just get the ball in their zone. But McDonogh is there to stop them. Charlotte Farrell trying to just get someone. Lily Cole comes in to intercept the ball. Lily Cole has to give up the ball. McDonogh going the other way. Lily Cole instead comes up with it after a mix-up near midfield, battling for the ball. Cammy Grimes comes in to save the day. I think that's going to be out of bounds. But it's going to be SPSG's ball. Kylie Warfield scanning downfield. Kylie makes quite the pass to Kayla Collins, but leaves Kayla Collins alone on the sideline, and she tried to find Charlotte Farrell. That was a very hard pass in a very tight window. and she almost made it, but unfortunately it is a turnover. McDonogh's ball.
Get a texture. And a texture powder. Just do this to the front.
McDonogh
10 times.
having the ball for the first time in this second period. McDonogh unable to make a move as Kylie Warfield trails her offender. Kylie Warfield, quite the defense weapon. Cami Grimes is going to take the ball. Cami Grimes talking, now looking, now passing back. Kylie Warfield, who recently just got the stop on defense, finds Kayla Collins. Kayla Collins once again stuck on the sideline. Kayla Collins weaving through the defenders. Kayla Collins, nice move between the legs, but she's unable to come up with it as the McDonogh player comes to help, but it's going to be out of bounds. St. Paul's ball. Lily Cole trying to make a move on the sideline, hoping she doesn't get stuck on the sideline, because that's been the trend for this SPSG offense so far. SPSG looks like they're going to take the corner. First corner of the game for both teams. Charlotte Vaughn's going to take it. McDonogh defenders are getting ready and situated. Hopefully this will lead to our first goal of the game. With about 11 and some change left in the second quarter, let's see if we can get our first big offensive moment so far. Nice move by Charlotte Fair. Charlotte Fair's going to take a shot on net. Kayla Collins almost with the tap in. Out of bounds. McDonogh's going to go the other way with it. McDonogh getting ready. McDonogh making some subs. McDonogh scaling. Byers Martin finds herself with the ball. McDonogh gets it back. So far it has been the opposite of what happened last quarter, of almost the whole entire quarter being spent in SPSG's own zone while McDonogh pushes them on offense. So far it's been the exact opposite, the whole quarter being about 5 minutes, being played in McDonogh's own zone while SPSG's offense pushes them. Byers Martin seemed to be hit by the ball there. She limped a little. She's right back to normal. Takes a shot. Reflects off a McDonogh player. Lily Cole, nice move. Weaves through defenders. Nice spin move there. And they're going to have the ball right up top. Looking back to try and pass it to someone. She's going to take it herself. Tries to get an entry pass, but no one's home. McDonogh trying to make a move to get downfield. But Cameron Grimes isn't going to let that happen. Lily Cole with the ball. Lily Cole trying to find someone. Hopefully someone catches up with her. Molly Bittinger finds herself with the ball. Almost made a nice pass there to get the ball in the back of the net. But there's a lot. Let's see if out of bounds, St. Paul's ball. Great pass by Molly Bittinger there to try and get something going in the second quarter. A lot of people were home, but a lot of McDonogh defenders were also there with them. So unable to put it away there. But SPSG still on their side, but McDonogh does have the ball now. Let's see if they can get the ball back. Nice attempt by Charlotte Farrell to try and stop the ball. Found in the midfield, but Kinsley Pittler has it. Sadie Evans, number 23, about to check in. Charlotte Vaughn tried to keep the ball in bounds, but it's going to be out of bounds going McDonogh's way. McDonogh looking. Molly Bittinger found herself juggling the ball in midair last play, so it's going to be McDonogh's ball. Pretty impressive, actually. Kinsley Pittler trying to get something. McDonogh has the ball in front of their SPSG's net, but just too many defenders to get something going there. Lily Cole with the ball. Lily Cole finds Kylie Warfield. Kylie Warfield. Kylie Warfield's going to give it up to Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes is going to take it. Lily Cole with the ball. Lily Cole gets caught in between the legs of McDonogh player. It's going to be McDonogh's ball. Molly Bittinger tries to get the ball. Unable to, but looks like the ball's going to go out of bounds. SPSG's ball. Kat Kemper with the ball. Kat Kemper finds Kylie Warfield. Kylie Warfield has been very quiet this game, but very effective at the same time. Byers Martin with the ball. Finds Kayla Collins. Kayla Collins trying to make a move. Unable to, though. Looks like Charlie Hamilton will be checking into the game. Cameron Grimes tries to save the day and get the ball back, but I think it deflected off a McDonogh player's foot. But Cameron Grimes ends up saving the day and getting the big ball back for SPSG. But once again, McDonogh comes up with the stop. McDonogh having this be one of the maybe the second time they've had the ball in their own zone, trying to put the ball in net. Shot by McDonogh, a little bit to the right. Almost put it away there, but to be fair, even if that was on pace to go in the goal, Langley Benson, knowing how she plays, would have not let that go in. A little too slow for her. She'd need a more powerful and faster shot for it to go in. Kat Kemper with the ball. Kat Kemper tries to make a sky pass there. Sends it. Ends up having McDonogh come up with it. St. Paul's trying to get it past as Charlie Hamilton, who just checked into the game, trying to help him out. Lily Cole tripped. So St. Paul's is going to retake it. And Cammie Grimes is going to give another sky pass. Right to McDonogh, though. McDonogh players triple teamed. Lily Cole once again working her magic, trying to get the ball into their own zone. Kinsley Pittler fighting. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. In the quarter, excuse me. And now McDonogh will be having their first corner of the game. SPSG players getting set. The corner will be taken on the right side of the field, right sideline. Closest to the main sideline. There you go, looking inside, trying to make a pass. Cameron Grimes isn't going to let that happen, though. Kinsley Pittler with the ball. Battling, trying to get the ball back into McDonogh's own zone, but just unable to. Another corner for McDonogh. Let's see if someone can get the first goal of the game here. Any action, really. Just a shot on the net would be nice, because I don't think there hasn't been really a save or an active, what's the right word? Active, worthy shot on net that could actually potentially be a goal. Let's see if we can get one here. Diving attempt by Langley Benson. There we go. Shot on net by McDonogh. Langley Benson saves it again. Another shot on net. Langley Benson saves it again. I think it's pretty ironic how I said there hasn't been an actual save this whole game, and Langley Benson proceeds to save it 3 times in a row. But that's what Langley Benson does. Goes out there, makes saves, and helps the team win. And hopefully we can get the ball and get our first goal of the game, as Molly Bittinger tracks the ball down and Farrah McCon comes in. Charlie Hamilton had the ball but gave it to Molly Bittinger, so Molly Bittinger can take it. Molly Bittinger looking at Byers Martin, gives it to Byers Martin. Byers Martin, nice move. Byers Martin looking downfield, nice move again, trying to find someone to help her out. Finds Farrah McCone. No, Farrah lets Cammie Grimes have it. Cammie Grimes, nice pass, but McDonogh's there to take it away from her. McDonogh, nice defense by Cammie. Cammie trying to keep the ball in bounds. Ball is staying in bounds. Nice agility by Cammie there. Byers Martin, nice pass. Tries to find Sadie Evans. Sadie Evans cannot come up with it, though. I'm going to go McDonogh's way. McDonogh with the ball. McDonogh trying to get something going. Looking in the middle. Found someone. One-timer was just off by a couple seconds there. Pre-fired before the ball even got there. That could have been scary for your SPSG Gators. Kat Kemper, Kenyon College commit for field hockey, taking it. Kat finds Kylie Warfield, but Kylie Warfield ends up giving it to McDonogh. Charlotte Vaughn trailing on defense. McDonogh trying to get SPSG trying to get the ball at all. They just can't, though. Not on their side right now. 10 seconds left in this quarter. I don't think this corner's gonna last real quick anymore. And that is the second quarter. Let's see what they can do here. Let's see if they can pull one away here. That'd be pretty unfortunate if they got a goal with not even a second on the board. But let's see what happens. Pass in. Trying to find someone. Anyone home? Anyone home? Nice high shot. Would have been a goal. But the shot was way too high, and the stick was even higher. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to your second half of this field hockey game so far. A lot of action so far, even though the scoreboard might not show it. Been a defensive blowout so far, being 0-0. But McDonogh did have almost their first goal right before the second half because had a corner, time ran out, so that's the only opportunity they would have had left in the first half. Got it right in front of the net. Almost had it. Took a shot. Shot was too high. McDonogh player lifted the stick even higher. Their stick even higher. So even though the ball did go in the back of the net, was irrelevant either way. As both the teams take the field, Langley Benson comes out having a solid 3 saves, all in a row, which is kind of impressive. And then as I look onto the sideline, Sadie Evans just came out. And some confusion on the field right now with Lily Cole, but Lily Cole finds the ball. St. Paul starts with the ball. Charlotte Vaughn has it. No, forgive me, that's Kylie Warfield. McDonogh has the ball. Nice pass. Charlotte Vaughn's there. Hopefully she can come up with it. Byers Martin has it. Byers scaling the field. Nice pass to find Kayla Collins there. Kayla looking. McDonogh ball. McDonogh. Ball bounces off. I think both players stick there. But Kylie Warfield's going to take it. Like I've said before, Kylie Warfield has had a very quiet but effective game. I haven't said her name much, but that's just because she's doing exactly what she needs to do. Ball comes in her zone, immediately gets it out of her zone. She's been one of the most effective players in this game so far. And hopefully what she's been doing can finally accumulate to the first goal of the game, hopefully being in St. Paul's favor. Cami Grimes, another big name so far, finds Byers Martin. Byers Martin was a big name in last home game for SPSG. I have to say the biggest name had to be Lily Cole, having 3 goals, a hat trick last SPSG game. Kat Kemper trailing the McDonogh offender. McDonogh's ball. Scaling the crease. McDonogh tries to take a shot. 4th save by Langley Benson. Great save by Langley Benson there. McDonogh's ball. Going to take it up top near the quarter field line. McDonogh takes a shot. Ends up being the McDonogh shot ending up in a corner for McDonogh. 3rd corner of the game for them. Let's see. Hopefully not, but let's see if this ends up being the first goal of the game. Diving attempt by Langley Benson. Not in her house. That doesn't fly when Langley Benson's in goal. That's probably her 5th diving attempt of today. Pretty impressive with what she does when she's tasked with keeping the ball out of the goal. Charlotte Farrell trying to give the help to get the ball back. Long shot, may have been a pass, but they had the speed to go into the back of the net. Just wasn't on the mark. St. Paul's ball. Kat Kemper's going to take it. Kat Kemper finds Molly Bittinger. Molly Bittinger finds Cole. Cole fighting, battling, wins that battle. Lily tries to thread the needle there, try and get the ball to Cammie Grimes. Unable to, though. Kylie Warfield trailing McDonogh right now. Shot taken by McDonogh. Off the mark again. McDonogh has had a lot of wide right shots today. They're looking for the correct window because Langley Benson has tended to be on the left side of the net today. They just got to have a better approach to when they aim. They got the position right. They got the power right. It's not the distance. McDonogh trying to get something going here. Lot of stuff going on right there, right in front of the goal. But Langley Benson is unfazed no matter what. It seems the trends switch every quarter. First quarter seemed like the whole game was played in St. Paul's own zone, McDonogh owning them. Second quarter, whole game seemed to be played in McDonogh's zone with SPSG owning them. And now McDonogh finally found a way to put themselves on the board. Ultimately, now owning, I might say, SPSG. I guess all that time spent in the first quarter in SPSG zone finally paid off. Oh, well, I guess not. That was a lot for a little. No goal. So back to what I was saying. Let's hope St. Paul's can get it back into their zone and just put something on the net. McDonogh's ball. McDonogh maneuvering, trying to make a pass. Kinsey Pittler's defense is too good, but then that's called for a corner. Corner for McDonogh here. McDonogh tries to make a pass. Another diving attempt for Langley Benson. But once again, McDonogh misses wide to the side. They just can't put anything on net right now. But as Kat Kemper takes it, she hands it off to Molly Bittinger. Molly Bittinger finds Lily Cole. Lily Cole threads the needle and finds Charlotte Vaughn. Charlotte Vaughn stumbles while she makes the pass, but still finds Byers Martin. Byers is going to take it with a stoppage of play. 7:45 left in this third quarter. Both teams still not having a goal yet. A conference versus B conference matchup. McDonogh being A conference, St. Paul's being B conference, to anyone that's tuning in right now. And McDonogh comes up with the ball once again. And the trend continues. Nice high pass by McDonogh, but intercepted by Kylie Warfield. Kylie Warfield trying to get there we go. Byers Martin power pass down the sideline. It's going to be McDonogh's ball. Come on, let's get something going here. We need to get the ball back in our zone. Here we go. Kylie Warfield's going to take it. We've got to make something happen. Mix up towards the midfield zone. And McDonogh comes up with it, but Molly Bittinger gets it, and then McDonough's ball again. McDonogh's ball. McDonogh. Another corner for McDonogh, it seems. Yep. This is McDonogh's now 5th corner of the game. They started off not having a single corner until maybe the 3-minute mark of the second quarter. Now they've had corners. They've had corners throughout this whole third half, and 2 in the last 3 minutes of the second half. It's been quite the trend for McDonogh to have corners and mainly play in their own zone so far. Unfortunately, this trend hasn't quite popped off yet because they're still on the board with no goals. And instead of the diving attempt from Langley Benson, we get the diving attempt from Kat Kemper. Kat Kemper finds Kylie Warfield. Oh, it's Cammie Grimes, sorry. As we come up here, Charlotte Farrell has the ball, but it's going to go McDonogh's way. Lily Cole is going to take it. Lily Cole, a big name last home game. Let's see if she can battle against this. No, McDonogh's ball again. Molly Binger with the ball. Molly Binger threads a nail between the McDonogh player's legs. Finds Charlotte Farrell. Charlotte Farrell. It's going to be turnover. McDonough's ball. McDonogh has the ball. McDonogh caught up by the SPSG defense. It's going to be SPSG's ball heading their way. Cammie Grimes finds Byers Martin. But then it seems that it's knocked out by the McDonogh defender, but it's still going to be SPSG's ball. Cammie Grimes with the ball. Lily Cole with the ball now. Lily Cole being double teamed. Lily finds Byers. Byers looking for a call. It's going to be a corner for SPSG. Let's see if we can finally pull in away here to get the first goal of the game. We need some offensive action here, not only for both teams but for SPSG, so we can try and get this win. Because at the end of the day, it does come down to winning. But hey, defense wins games, and trust me, there's been plenty of defense so far in this game. Three minutes left in this quarter. Shot on net by Molly Bittinger. Trying to get a tap in there. Goal by Charlotte Vaughn. First goal of the game that put us in front with 3 minutes left. There we go, Charlotte. Charlotte Vaughn just recently committed to Navy for lacrosse, and now she's committed to winning this game for your SPSG Gators. Let's go Gators, and let's keep this momentum. Let's not get too comfortable. Let's keep playing the defense we've been playing this whole game, and let's try and get more points on the board. Molly Bittinger's battling with this new rush of adrenaline. Fine Charlotte Vaughn, who recently just had the first goal of the game. Stumbles Molly Bittinger doing Molly Bittinger things and getting the ball back, fighting and battling, scanning downfield, trying to find someone, runs in through defenders, finds Charlotte Vaughn. Charlotte Vaughn, nice move, weaving through the defenders, makes a pass, no one's there. It's going to be another corner for your SPSG Gators. Charlotte Vaughn will be taking the corner. Charlotte Vaughn recently just had the first goal of the game with about 3 minutes left in the quarter. It's third quarter. Now there are 2 minutes left. Charlotte Vaughn finds Charlotte Farrell. Charlotte connection there. Charlotte finds Lily. Lily can try and take a shot. Ends up getting more of the ground than the ball, but it's still going to be SPSG's ball. Lily Cole with the ball. Lily looking. McDonogh's ball. Nice pass, but reflects off of Kayla Collins there. So it's going to be SPSG's ball going their way. SPSG has 1 minute and 15 seconds to get something going, get their second point on the board, or just gain some more momentum going into this fourth quarter, which is notoriously and obviously known as the most important quarter in any sport. So we have to play hard, keep our momentum, and just keep our breaths, because we don't need anyone getting tired or just, well, it's natural to get tired in the fourth quarter. We don't need anyone to just let their guard down, because there has been a lot of defensive action pushing St. Paul's to always be ready throughout this game. So we just have to maintain that and not let our guards down. But we do have the comfortability of the first goal and only goal of the game, scored by Charlotte Vaughn. That is not the buzzer of this game. That is the buzzer of the game right next to us. We still have about 20 seconds left. Kinsley Pittler with the ball, stuck on the sideline. McDonogh's going to have it. McDonogh has 12 seconds left. I don't think much is going to happen here unless it's a miracle. 5 seconds left. Well, they found someone in front of the goal. Get the ball out of their zone. And the third quarter ends with SPSG up by 1. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we start this fourth quarter. It is 1-0 your SPSG Gators, with Charlotte Vaughn having the only and first goal of the game. First goal was scored in the third quarter a little late, but it does give the Gators some comfortability having this lead so late in the game. But they can't get too comfortable and let their guard down, just because this is a game of minutes and seconds, and any minute they could let their guard down. That could lead to a goal, and it's not much comfortable if they have a tied game with such little time left. SPSG will be starting off with the ball. Charlotte Farrell will most likely be taking it. Yes, she will. Charlotte Farrell has it. Charlotte looking. Now she makes the pass. Just waiting for the whistle there. Lily Cole has it. Lily Cole finds Cammie Grimes. Cammie Grimes finds herself stuck on the sideline, but gets the ball back. Cammie's going to look downfield. Cammie's going to make the decision to give it off to Byers Martin. Byers Martin recently committed to Boston College for lacrosse. Battle on the sideline. McDonogh's ball. McDonogh's going to have it. McDonogh pushing, has the momentum, but doesn't have the advantage. 4 defenders, 2 offenders. Nice pass. Shot by McDonogh. Not in Langley Benson's house. What a save. Right in front of the goal. What a save by not only Langley Benson, but Molly Bittinger. That's chemistry if I've ever seen it before. When Langley Benson dives for the ball, everyone goes in to make sure nothing happens. That was very impressive. But now St. Paul's is tasked with trying to stop a McDonogh corner here. Langley Benson talking over with her defenders. Now they're good to go. McDonogh takes the corner. McDonogh looking inside to make an entry pass. Bouncing. Shot taken. Off of Kat Kemper's feet. It's going to go the other way. About 13 minutes and some change left. McDonogh is on defense. St. Paul SPSG is on offense. Molly Bittinger trying to get the ball downfield. Ends up giving it back to Kayla Collins. Kayla Collins finds Lily Cole. Lily Cole trying to get someone to get open, or she'd just do it herself. Lily Cole finds Cammie Grimes. Cammie Grimes finds Lily Cole. But Lily Cole's going to have the stoppage of play, and she's going to take the pass, scanning downfield. Lily Cole, surrounded by 3 defenders, has to make a great pass here, and she does, just a little too long. Great move by McDonogh. McDonogh does now have the advantage of momentum with more offenders than defenders. But it's unfortunate that SPSG's defense is so great. It's going to be SPSG's ball going the other way. McDonogh with the ball. McDonogh looking. Little too heavy on the shot. Going to take another one. No one's home. Langley Benson, another diving attempt. Once again, she puts it all out there. About 11:30 left in the game. 1-0. St. Paul's, for anyone that's tuning in. McDonogh looking for any offensive action so far. Haven't gotten much. But maybe they can get their first berth or an opportunity to try and get a goal, because they haven't had many. They've had some corners, but they haven't really had some great shot attempts so far. They're just not very spaced out on offense right now. They're all just clustered together. But hey, that's what happens when you go up against SPSG defense. McDonogh with the ball. Kinsley Pittler pressing up. Kinsley trailing the defender, ends up stealing it. And it's going to go St. Paul's way. St. Paul's ball. Kinsley Pittler finds Molly Bittinger. Molly Bittinger trailing down the sideline. It's going to be a stoppage of play. Kinsley's going to take it. Lily Cole has the ball, bodying her defender. It's going to go McDonogh's way. Nice pass by McDonogh there, but Kat Kemper's home to stop it. McDonough's right in front of the net here. Let's see if they can get something going. Charlotte Farrell puts up a fight to get the ball back. A lot of stop and go for McDonogh right now. They just need to go at it, trying to be aggressive here. It's the time to be aggressive. They only have 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game, and they're down by 1. It's not a regular down by 1 situation. It's a down by 1-0. No goals, not many shot attempts. They just got to start being aggressive. They got to stop playing this conservative game and start really going at it, just trying to get anything going. Not even a goal. Not even a goal. Just a shot on net. And when I mean shot on net, just towards the goal. Because most of their shots have either been wide right or wide left. So let's see what they can do here. But let me tell you something. It is very hard to compete against the St. Paul's defense, with the core 3 being Cammy, Kinsley, and Kat. Some new players have checked in. Freshman Colby Wilson is now in. Lily Cole with the ball. Lily Cole finds Byers Martin. Byers Martin kicks it back to Kinsley Pittler. Kinsley Pittler finds Kat Kemper. Kat Kemper gives it to Cammy Grimes. Cammy Grimes has the ball now. Cammy's probably going to kick it back to Kylie Warfield, but she doesn't. She finds Lily Cole instead. Lily Cole having 3 goals in her last home game. Cammy Grimes has it as Kinsley and Kylie push up. Kylie finds herself with the ball. Kylie, like I've said before, has had a very quiet game, but easily the most effective, because whenever the ball comes in her zone, she just sends it the other way, not letting anything happen when the ball's near her. Colby trying to make something happen. Back was turned to the goal. Almost had a nice behind-the-back shot there. Just couldn't get a hold of the ball, being triple teamed. Sorry if there's any feedback right now. There's a lot of wind. But Kat Kemper finds Kylie Warfield. Kylie has the ball. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left. 1-0 your SPSG Gators against McDonogh Eagles. McDonogh trying to get a shot berth here, or just an opportunity, just something to get the game going. Got to be more aggressive because they need to get a tie here. McDonogh with the ball. McDonogh trying to get something going. Ling Benson's out all alone, but lays it all out, saving the ball. 7th save today. And I'd say probably the 6th diving save today. Corner for McDonogh here. Shot on net by McDonogh. McDonogh trying to get the tap in. No go. It's gonna be a stop for SPSG. When I tell you McDonogh's knocking on the door, they are banging on the door right now. They have been in front of the goal multiple times looking for that tap in. They just can't get it. But now it's gonna be penalty. See what happens. Langley. Too far to the left. When I tell you Langley Benson's fear factor and aura makes the other team's offenders tremble, it does. That's probably maybe the 8th time these McDonogh offenders have missed wide left or wide right. They just can't put a shot on net because Langley Benson is just too scary to deal with. And I don't blame him. I would not want to be against Langley Benson on a field hockey field. Kat Kemper has the ball, gives it off to Molly Bittinger. Molly Bittinger moving down the sideline. Nice move. Looking upfield for Colby Wilson. Colby Wilson has it. Colby. Nice pass. Almost finds Charlotte Farrell. Kat Kemper finds Kinsley Pittler with the ball. I think it's going to be a timeout for SPSG. To anyone that needs an update, there are 3 minutes and 19 seconds left in the game. It is 1-0, the SPSG Gators against the McDonogh Eagles. A conference, Eagles versus B conference. St. Paul's Gators. St. Paul's are 3-2. McDonogh is 3-2-1. Hopefully it's not like yesterday's soccer game between the SPSG Gators and McDonogh Eagles, where St. Paul's was up and ended up giving up the lead late in the 4th and 3rd quarter. But I think that because of the defense we've been playing so far today, that won't be a problem. But knock on wood, both teams wonder what they're talking about now, but I can kind of formulate an idea what McDonogh's talking about right now. They got to be quick. They got to be aggressive. They got to be hardy. They need to get a goal with only 3 minutes left. See if they can do anything, put something away. Welcome back, and with 3 minutes left in the game, it is 1-0 St. Paul's against McDonogh. McDonogh, has to get something going right now. With 3 minutes, that's a tight window to get anything going, because really, they're just looking for a tie, not even looking for a win, because 1 goal in 3 minutes is hard, and then 2 goals in 3 minutes is even harder. So let's see what they can do. But Lily Cole is going to start off with the ball for St. Paul's. See what she does. Confusion what's going to happen with the scoreboard right now, whether the time or the score, I don't know. Now we're good to go. Lily Cole is going to start off. Lily Cole looking downfield, passes right next to her to Molly Bittinger. Molly Bittinger finds Charlotte Farrell. I think the name of the game right now for St. Paul is just to run the clock out so they can put this one in the books for a win, making them 4-2, sitting them comfortably at 500. Nice high pass by Lily Cole. Hopefully it stays in bounds. No, it won't. McDonogh's ball. Colby Wilson, freshman, tracking down McDonogh. Nice pass by McDonogh there, but Molly Binger's not going to let it go into their zone without a fight. With the deflection, Kinsley Pittler trying to find Molly Bidinger, but taken by McDonogh. 2:15 left in the game. St. Paul's has it. The challenge now is to see how much time they can get rid of so they can come away with this one with a win. Just hitting the 1 minute and some change mark. St. Paul's trailing down the field. Out of bounds, McDonogh's ball. You gotta be smart. You gotta be careful. You gotta be strong to not let anything happen in this game, because they can't get too comfortable with the thought of winning this game, because McDonogh could easily creep in and put this one home with a goal. Lily Cole trying to make something happen. Just trying to get some time off the clock, which is pretty smart. Nice high pass. The high pass is a great move to utilize when you need to waste some time. McDonogh has the ball heading into the below 1 minute zone. .45 seconds left. McDonogh has to get something going here. SPSG defense has to stay strong. SPSG trying to get something going. Trying to just get the ball out of their zone, but time runs down. 15 seconds left. McDonogh trying to put one away here, but it's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But it's going to be a corner. So the game's not quite over yet. Let's hope and pray that McDonogh doesn't pull one away here. St. SPSG players joining hands at the sideline, hoping this SPSG defense stays strong. McDonogh with the ball, passes inside, high pass, and that's going to be the game. 1-0, SPSG wins it over McDonogh Eagles. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Sandra Campbell, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.